Now, the Knicks this offseason are going to have a few different routes to take as far as rebuilding this roster, particularly at the guard position, as we need a dynamic playmaker for sure, because in the playoffs, that's pretty much where we ran into a brick wall. Now, this year's free agency, which starts August 3rd at 5 p.m., we'll have very few slim pickings as far as guards are going to be game changers. We see Kyle Lowry, Spencer Dinwiddie coming off that injury is going to be available, DeMar DeRozan, Lonzo Ball. These guys for sure will be a definite upgrade versus what we got right now, but they're not really game changers, especially if the Knicks start looking towards the trade market. We're already hearing rumors even before the finals start that the Knicks possibly could go after Damian Lillard, as it looks like his time is running out in Portland. And another trade that kind of threw a monkey wrench on the price of acquiring players was that Jrue Holiday trade that we seen the Bucks make. They gave up 3 first-round picks just for Jrue Holiday, which he's not even an A-level NBA star. Matter of fact, he's only made the All-Star team once, and that was back in 2013. He may not be an NBA-level All-Star type player, but he definitely has impact on the game. But at the end of the day, he's affected the NBA trade marketplace because of what was paid in order to acquire his services. And we could even go back 2 seasons ago when the Clippers gave up 5 first-round picks for Paul George. So the price right now of getting certain players in the league is pretty high. And we're going to see if Leon Rose is going to go towards the path of building a team in a steady pace to be competitive for at least the next 4 to 5 years, or is he going to gut this team in order to acquire a guy possibly like Damian Lillard, or just kind of go the mellow route. And when I say the mellow route, I'm not sure if you guys remember when the Knicks traded for Carmelo Anthony, how we got rid of a bunch of guys that would have been key pieces to put around Melo when he would come to New York eventually as a free agent. But if Leon Rose goes the slow and steady route, it won't look as sexy, but it will put us in a key position to strike when the iron gets hot, aka meaning that when a guy becomes available, possibly in the trade market or through free agency, where we could just strike while the iron's hot, and that'll be our chance to elevate the team to go up to the next level. The NBA media loves to push this narrative that you can't rebuild or take a slow, steady route in the New York market, which I always believed was bullshit. But at the end of the day, due to the free agency landscape right now, where Spencer Dinwiddie possibly looks like the only good long-term option at guard, or possibly maybe even someone like Lonzo Ball as far as youth and potential, Leon Rose could take the Jerry West Clipper approach as far as building this team with good enough assets like the Clippers did, getting Shea Alexander and having other guys like Montrezl Harrell, and building up some of the Clippers assets so they can strike while the iron's hot, aka Kawhi's free agency, having enough assets to make a trade with Shea Alexander and the 5 first-round picks for Paul George. We could do the same approach. It doesn't necessarily have to look the same with us giving up all those damn picks, but we could give up guys that we picked up through free agency, that we build them up, we built their game, and now we could sell them off for a possible star when the iron gets hot. But this offseason, not only the price to acquire certain stars is a little bit too high due to the last few years involving trades in the market and also the scarcity of free agents, but if we wait till the temperature changes in the overall acquisition market, we could actually strike when the iron's hot and get a better deal. Once again, that shit won't look sexy, but damn, sometimes you gotta be patient and wait your turn. And my fellow Knicks fans, just keep in mind, we don't want another Carmelo Anthony type trade where we gutting a team apart and then we're trying to figure it out later. And we've seen how that worked out.